Okay, y'all, I'm just trying to set up the camera here a little bit. Okay, oh, I probably should plug this phone in so that it doesn't die on me. Okay, I think that's good. Now, let me come into the chat. Hi, Angela. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to try to adjust this just a bit. See how it looks. Not sure I like that. We'll see. There, I think that might be a bit better. Oops, already starting to spill water over here, y'all. Gotta move that. Okay, there we go. Ow, I hurt my foot. Hi, Jean. It is 11, Jean. Here. In fact, it's 11:02. Alright, I am going to, I want to mix up a few colors here before I start. I'm going to use my, let's get the palette knife where I'm going to be giving it to. So I'm going to use this yellow here, I think, to start with. And I might need quite a bit, so I'm going to see. I'm going to mix some white with it because I want a really light yellow. Start. Well, a lighter yellow anyway. So Jean, I left you a voicemail because I just saw your message this morning. I think my phone's been on airplane mode for a couple days, so I missed the call. Hi, Han. Hello, Ace. Well, Ace, it's really more of gouache, which is similar to watercolors. But, I I just started using them yesterday and I wanted to come on and try to do a painting with them. So, here we are. And let me see which brush I want to start with. Hi Nikki, how you doing today? I think I'll use this. That's not the one I thought it was. I wanted that. Yeah, let's try this one. I think that one might. Make sure this is clean. Okay. Alright, y'all. The picture I'm painting today is one from Step by Step Painting. And it's a little bit hard, but hopefully I can figure it out. I don't know. If I don't, I don't. I just paint. Oh, how'd I get pink on there? It's too early for some pink. So how y'all doing today? Okay, now I'm gonna try start with a little bit of white here. And some of this, I might have to tilt this up where I can see that white. Can't really see it on this paper. So I would put some white down first, and now I'm going in with some yellows. Because I want to try to make a little sunset picture. And I'm kind of not worrying about the strokes. Kind of doing X's, trying to just kind of slop it on there a bit. I think I got too much yellow, y'all. Oh well. Too much yellow mixed up, I mean. Well, I still have to learn what to do with these squash paints, so it's a learning process. Back in with just a little bit of white. Hi, Jennifer. I have no idea, Jean. Probably because no, it shows that there are some activities on this live. But anyway, if y'all don't mind liking for me, and if you don't, even better if you'll share me out to your community tab or something like that. Okay. Now, I think my next color will be pink. probably will go back in. So, I think I'm gonna try to clean this brush a little better. It definitely needs some more paper towels because of the way I'm doing this. So I think instead of mixing white, I'm going to use light pink and dark pink. And I'm going to try to stay away from that yellow for a minute because it will turn orange, but I don't want it to turn orange yet until I get some of this pink down. Hi Deb, how you doing today? Okay, now I guess I'm gonna go up. It's gonna turn a little bit orange on me, which is kind of what I'm looking for now. A little bit of orange up in this area. Might be too late to get any orange. We'll see. We'll just go ahead and mix it on the palette then. Because it might be too dry to get that orange. So let's, here we go. Here's some orange, peachy kind of. Get my brush a little wet because it's feeling a little dry over here. And let's go get some up here too. Okay, I'm catching up on some chat. Deb, is today your birthday? I'm glad you're feeling better. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. Oh, early January. It's the 5th. Okay. Good to know. Okay, I'm gonna go back in. Wait, let me clean my brush so that. Alright, I'm gonna go back in with some of that yellow. I think I got a little carried away with the orange down here, so I'm gonna try to mix some of it back in a little bit. Okay, now I might go in just a little bit with a little bit of a darker pink, just for the fun of it. I do have a little bit of a darker pink. too much. So let me wipe some of it off. Okay, just kind of mix it up with the lighter pink here. Hi, Chris. Hi, Patty. Thanks for coming by. Okay, that needs a little bit of water to help it along. Putting a little bit of orange in there again. Trying to get like a nice balance here. Okay, now I'm going to try to go in with some purple. And I may be mixing the, let's see, mix this purple here with the pink. And maybe a little bit of white. Get some more white. There we go. Okay, I don't want to get that purple up in that orange because we will have a mess probably. So we're going to try to stay by the pink. Oh, by the way, I'm using a tutorial by Step by Step Painting, and it is in the description. I like to use her tutorials quite a bit. Okay. A white sports coat with a pink carnation. Alright, I'm gonna go this a little bit whiter right here, or try to, if my finger's not dirty. I think I got too much yellow in there, so I'll have to wait till it dries, I think. Okay, now I need to go in with some blues for the snow. First, let me go up here and blend that a little better. A little bit of that purple's mixing in, but I don't mind. Kind of like it. Hi, living my best life. I'm sorry, I forgot your first name. Okay, I'm gonna go in here with some white now, I think. Let's see, let's get... Thank you, Jennifer. Now we're going to go in with some more of that periwinkle. Kind of. Down here a bit. Okay, now let me see. What do I need to do next? So, kind of gonna make that like a layered area. So I think I need to go in with some pure white. Might let it dry a minute. Okay, nature calls, y'all. And I'll let this dry. And I'll be back in just like 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, as they say. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I think a lot of people have left the building. Let's see, I think I'm going to use this bigger one this time. Alright, let's see. I'm definitely going to have to order some white separately if I keep using these. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna try to use just a little dab of black like she called for. I'm just scared I'm gonna really get it messed up, but let's cross our fingers. Let's see. Kind of just helps you define the area a little bit, I guess. And then we can always go back in with more white when we need to. And let's see, where else do we want some gray? A little bit of gray over here, I guess. Okay, that's too much, I think. A little water there. Just a little bit over here. Oop, that's way too much. So let's trying to catch up on the chat here. There, just wiped it with paper towel. Kind of get rid of some of that. Okay, I haven't ruined it too bad yet. Thank you, Deb. I am so happy, y'all. I had the best night's sleep last night that I've had probably a month. I slept so good. I woke up so happy. And the only thing I did was to adjust my bed a little bit. Well, I'm not getting that like hers, but, you know, it doesn't have to be. I think I'm going to go in a little bit of this lavender again. Make that a little bit smoother if I can. Probably need to get some clean water. I wanted that to be a little bit more smooth and opaque. And I might do the same with the pink. Okay, Jean. Yeah, I do when I'm thinking of it. Actually, I might have one over here already clean because I do that. Sometimes I'll fill up 3 or 4 jars and put them on my table. Yay! I do. I think that looks a little better. Alright. I'm going to try to do that middle a little bit wider. I don't know that it needs it, but we're going to do it anyway. I think it looks yellow instead of white. I must have got some yellow in there. I think I'll make it just a tiny bit smaller. I think that looks a little better. Alright, it's time to do the trees. And I might be doing those with Posca pen. I'm not sure. Probably need to make sure this is good and dry before I try to do anything. Yeah, I did that once. Anyway, should I try it with the paintbrush to do the trees or not? I'm kind of scared. That's the wrong brush. Definitely the wrong brush. I need a really skinny tip. Well, this one might work because the point is pretty good. So let's try it, I guess. And I'm going to turn it upside, or well, turn it sideways maybe. This brush has a really good tip on it, obviously. Okay. Got that one. I did it with a brush, y'all. I can't believe myself. Spray this a little bit. Okay, where's my reference? What'd I do with my reference? I'm always losing something. Okay, there it is. I should just pin it up. I'm going to take a piece of tape here. Oh, that's the wrong tape. Use some masking tape. So I can kind of look real quick at it. Okay, now we're going to do a shorter one. Hi, Tuber Chat. Okay. this will go here. And then, okay, we're going to do one over here somewhere. Now part of our little focal point will cover some of this, but that is okay. Let me go sideways here. How far do I want to go up? A little higher. Not bad. Okay, now I'm going to do my trees a little bit different than what I've been doing. I've just been using a round brush. But I think I want to use a square brush this time, but I want to find one. Well, square brush is not the official name. I think it's called a Bristol. See, this one might work. Okay, first we're going to go in with some black. And do kind of, I'm going to try to use the edge, although there's not a lot of edge here. And you kind of just do like this and make little zigzaggy dots. And I'm using black now, but I will go in with some green and stuff, so don't worry. I got my two trees too close, but that's okay, I guess. We'll figure it out. Hi, Tony. Okay. Sure I don't have too much on here. Kind of looks like one tree, but that's okay, I guess. Hi, Therese. How you doing? Oh, hi, Mary Jo. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Have fun with your granddaughter. I'm going to put a little bit down here. Alright, now let me go with this one. Okay, that needs to dry. But she has more trees than hers, but I don't think I have room for all the same trees because I guess I paint bigger than she does. But I will try to do the tall one over here and maybe a few peeking out over here. Okay, I am not using that black water. Tony, what's Tony? All right, Tony. Congratulations, Tony. That's a bit. It always feels good when you get that done, doesn't it? Feels really good. Okay, should I use this? What brush do I want to use? Let's use this one. Make sure it's clean. Okay, I might have to mix my colors a bit here. And I need to... Okay, I will use some ochre. It's called just plain ochre, I guess. I guess I could put a little bit of... Well, I'm just going to straight in first. And I'm going to make a tree over here. And I guess I'm going to make it go off the page. But, okay. I think this looks kind of red. So we'll fix it up a little, I guess. Okay, now I think instead of going in with white, I'm going to use this. They call it earth yellow, but I think it might look good, so let's try it. That way it might look a little bit like it's reflecting the sun anyway, which... What do y'all think? I think it looks pretty good. Well, I didn't get much water in that jar. I'll put a little bit of black in with this too. And go over it. Well, I want to make them look snowy, so, okay. I will go in with a bit of white, just a bit. Okay, when that dries a little bit, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna get my water off. Well, that's probably alright to use for that. Okay, let me see. They're probably dry enough to go in with some green. I'm gonna use this, which green? Maybe a little bit of mix of these two greens. Look at me getting brave, mixing these colors. Wow, I'm proud of myself, y'all. Okay. So, we're gonna do mostly this side because it's the one facing the sun. Alright. Hey, Jean. Thank you, trees. I can't believe it, y'all. I think I'm loving these gouache better than I like acrylic paint. I'm just really kind of surprised at myself. Well, I've been searching for my favorite medium, so maybe this is going to be it. I guess I got to do some more painting with them to decide for sure. Because I do love acrylic paint, actually, but this is a less, this is better for your, it's not quite as, it's, what's the word? Acrylic paints aren't toxic, but these are better for the environment. And they're better for your drains if you're going to pour them down your drain. So, you know what, I might just make this one big tree. I think it would look better as one big tree because I have got carried away, so that's what I'm doing. Or two trees that are mixed together. I don't know, you decide. Oh, thank you, Trace. I'm glad you like to watch me paint. Yeah, I'm still learning myself. It just takes practice, that's all. Alright, I think I will use a Posca pen for the next part because it's really thin. And since I did not, let's see, I'm sure this got some ink in, some paint. So I'm going to make this look like there's a branch coming in from the side over here. little skinny trees over here. Of course, our bunny's going to cover up most of them. And then I'll make some come over from the side like this a bit. Okay. Okay, Katie, thank you for popping in. I appreciate that. Okay, I think I'll go for the snow now on the trees. And, so I need to try to make sure this is good and clean. I'll just use this brush because it's handy and clean. So I hope that this is dry. And some of this might mix in with the green, but that's okay. Definitely one big tree because I got them too close together, I guess. Okay, let's get some white over here on this one. Okay, now I'm going to put just a little bit of white in the fork of the tree. Actually, let's see, where'd that brown Posca pen go? Here it is. I think I'm going to make another branch right here. Okay, now when that dries, I'll put some snow in there. Okay, I think I'm going to put a little bit of yellow on the tree too to reflect the sunlight a little bit. Try not to get too much though. it over here on this one. Okay. And then I think I'll put just a little tiny bit on this tree too. Thank you, Nikki. Okay, now I'm going to put a little bit of snow up in this other branch. I hope it's dry enough. There we go. Alright, before I do the snowman, it looks good and dry, but I have a tracer that I'm going to use, and I've never used it on gouache, so let's, fingers crossed it does not mess up. And I might have made my this tree a little bit short for what I wanted to do, but we shall see if I can find my tracer here. So I have this bunny here. I think I'm going to put him kind of right there. Yeah, I'm not going to make that tree bigger after. Now I'm going to trace this bunny on here. Now remember, I got this as a tutorial from Step by Step Painting, so I got her tracer, so I do not have to draw my bunny. Thank you, Katie. All right. I'm not going to draw. Well, maybe I'll go ahead and draw the eyeball. Paint so I can paint around it. And the little nose. I can always, if I cover them up, I can always redo them. I think I'm moving it around here. Trying to get it. I don't know if it's going to be exactly right. I might have to paint over my boo-boos. Because I should have taped it down probably, but I didn't. it did pretty good. I was worried about doing it on the gouache, but it worked. Okay. Now let me find a little skinny brush and start painting my bunny ears and stuff. I want one of those little tiny brushes, I think. If I can find one. I'm not finding what I want, I don't think. Maybe I'll just use that one I've been using. Because it's got a pretty nice point on it. But it's stuck here in the crevice. Yeah. I guess I'm just going to use that. Alright, it's supposed to be a white bunny, but he needs some gray too to make him stand out. I think that was too much. But we're going to mix it with some of this blue too, I think, if it's not dried up. Okay, that's a little better. So I might just go in with the gray first and then hit it with some white. Yeah. Can't get nothing on there. Can't have a hard time seeing this part. I'm glad, Jennifer. I want my videos to have some value to people. Oops, got some brown in that one somehow. So I will let that dry, that brown, and hopefully I can cover it up a bit. So we'll be going in and putting a little shadow in there. think I do kind of need a smaller brush, maybe. Or just get less paint on here, could be. That could be my problem right there. So yeah, we're going to do little dots instead of big sweeping strokes to start. Like tapping it on there. There, that's working much better, I think. A little bit of gray in there too. Yeah, it kind of does look like that, huh? Okay, I need some darker gray for this foot here. That's behind. Now his feet are a little wonky because remember I moved the tracer thing. So I'm going to try to bring these feet down a little bit. Just a little. Making his tail kind of fluffy. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate that. It's a little bit too dark, I think. So let me... I'll have to define that with a pen, with a paint pen maybe. Okay, let's go back up here. I forgot I was gonna do some splatters before I painted the bunny. I might just put dots on there, I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to get in these tight spaces, so I'm getting quiet on y'all. Instead of adding shadow there, maybe I'll just put some more white in here. Well, it still might need some shadow, but okay, I think I'm gonna let this dry a minute, and then I'm gonna move on to his inner ears and eye and stuff. Get a little bit more of this white here, though. Alright, now I'm going to use some of that pink and white that I used before. A clean jar of water. See, I keep a bunch of jars of water on my table with lids. Okay, I'm gonna do his nose right here. I think I'll draw the mouth though. I don't want to try to use this paint, this tiny brush. These brushes, I'll make a big old mess. Okay, I'll let that dry a bit before I try to put the shine in his eye. And I think we'll put a little bit of pink around his eye a little bit here. Some on his nose too. Okay, I'm not liking all that gray, so I'm going to go in with a little bit of that periwinkle color for his shading. I think I might like that on him better, maybe, than all this gray. I'm not crazy about all the gray. That might be too much right there. Kind of blend it out a little bit. A little bit over here. Thank you, Jean. Trying to make his tail stand out a little more. Okay, I think I want to go in with some of that periwinkle down here to make the shadow under the feet. Of course, I'm going to smooth it out with some white too. So it's not so bright. Okay, we're going to go in with the paint pen to do some more defining here, but I think I want some more white here. Make it look a little bit fluffy, I guess. Okay, need a little bit more of the blue. Because I don't want my tail to blend in too much with the background. And maybe we'll just do that all the way around the tail. At least partially. I think I'm liking the blue better than the gray. I had a feeling I would. But I was trying to follow a tutorial, but I'm going to make it my own now. Okay. Yeah, I don't like how that. I really like all this gray, so I'm going to cover a lot of it up. I mean, it's still there to give some depth here and there, but I like the bunnies digging. Okay, I'm going to see if my pasta pen is dry enough to go in with a little definition. Not my Posca pen, the gouache I meant to say. Just a little, not a solid line, but just a little definition. That's too much. I'll have to fix that because that's way too much. Okay, now I need to go fix up where I made too big a mess. It doesn't feel like oil paint to me, but I haven't used oil paint since I was in college, so don't take my word for it. gotta go back in and fix this ear a bit. It does not want to take that peak. There we go. Alright, what else? I need to kind of do the toes a little bit. Yeah, but this pin might be too big. Let's see if this will work on it. This is just an alcohol marker. Might work better for this, I don't know. Anyway, it's going over it. Alright, now I want to, I'm going to do a little bit more white up here just to make it brighter, because I don't really like all that gray in there. I don't think it needs it too much. I want him to have a really fluffy, whatever you call that, on his chest. Maybe a little too bright, but I didn't like how dark it was looking. Soak a little bit of that up. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to do the white in the eyes, or try to. This marker going. What you doing, Mr. Rocky? Hi. So what do y'all think? Do I need to do anything else to it while I'm in here? Should there be more white in the snow, etc.? He already took off. Where'd you go, Mr. Rocky? I don't even see him. Where he went. He's fast. So y'all think it needs a little bit of more snow? Maybe a little. Like it's more white in the snow. Oh, hi Mary Beth. I didn't even know you were here. Sorry. Neck poof. Oh, that's a good one. So Deb left. Sorry, I missed her. You mean here? Yeah, I could make his back a little higher. Can't seem to get this paw back here like I want. I'm getting it either too dark or too light. So, there, I guess that's pretty good. Okay, I still might go ahead. Let's see, we might make a little bit of the yellow reflection on our buddy. Just a little tiny bit, not a lot. A little bit right here on his, just so we have a little bit of reflection from the sun. Okay, I think I will add just a little bit more snow. I just need to decide where I want to put it. A little bit more white, I think. Yeah, my finger tool is better a lot of times. Yeah. I do much better with my fingers sometimes. Yeah, I like that. I might have done better with acrylic paint, but I kind of like how it came out. I'm just more used to acrylic paint, but I'm fast loving this. I really am. I was doing some research online last night, and you can spray it with, I forgot what it's called, but I already have some. The same stuff you use on chalk pastels and charcoal and stuff. I have some of that. But you can also use what they call Dorland wax to seal it, you know? And that way it makes the color, it's kind of like Mod Podge does for the acrylic painting. It kind of pulls everything together and it makes the colors, I guess some of them will look darker, the darker ones. But it will seal it, and that way if you get it wet, it's no big deal. But I think I'm going to start using my spray on the few I've done, and then I might get some of that wax later if I decide that to keep using these, you know. So I might just sign that with this Sharpie. I think I am going to add this trunk a little bigger here. It kind of got lost in the shuffle. It's kind of good to know that these alcohol markers work with it well. Okay. Yeah, I guess I won't define that one too much because it's started out being two trees and now it's just one. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Can you guess? Well, I have hairspray. Heard hairspray turns them yellow over time, but I don't really know. I don't even know if I got any hairspray anymore. Okay, I forgot the whiskers. Okay, where's my little dotting tool? I'm gonna use that, I think. I kind of like the lines, Jean. I like it, helps it stand out a little bit. So, let's see if we can get this. I'm gonna put a few up here too. Well, I will make some of the lines less visible. That's what I'll do. Use this dotting tool to do it. Trying to use this so I don't get too much paint everywhere. Yeah, I like that. I already got to get me some more white, y'all. I've used a lot of the white. They do have it separately, I found. They got a few of the colors you can buy separately, not all of them. Well, on Amazon anyway. I don't know about anywhere else. Bye, Jennifer. think I might be leaving the bunny alone. I might put a little more pink in his ears and then be done. Let's see. I keep seeing spots that I want to whiten up, and this dotting tool is easier to get in those tight spaces. Alright, I think I'm going to leave well enough alone now. But I want to define this place between the ears just a little bit. And the mouth just a little bit more. Alright, I think I'm done. I'll let it dry good and then I'll spray it. Okay, I want to sign it, y'all. Where should I sign it? Right, left, right corner, I guess right here. I've been wanting to paint this for a year. Thinking I might, let's see a spot. I think I'm going to put a little bit of green over here. Did not get much green over here. Hi Brian, how you doing? Thanks for popping in, I appreciate it. I think I'm just about done. And then I'm gonna go have some lunch, and then I'll probably come join Jean in her live. See what she's up to. I think it turned out pretty good. I really didn't think I would enjoy using gouache, but I do. Oh, surgery tomorrow? I'm sorry. Yeah, I could make that smaller and do some Christmas cards next year. Maybe I will. But I know one thing with gouache painting, I'm going to have a whole lot of water on hand and a whole lot of wet paper towels. I am crazy. Spray this down. And I'm going to close it up. I probably should go in there and clean up some of the paint that got everywhere, but well, it's kind of fun. I think I enjoy that more than acrylic painting. It's going to take me a little while to get as used to it as acrylic painting, because I might have been able to do the tree a little better with acrylic paint because I've used them a whole lot more, but very good. Oh, so you're going to be an outpatient? Well, I wish you blessings, and I hope that you have a really short recovery time and everything goes as it should. Thank you for joining me. So I've been on here for 2 hours, and I think I'm going to let this dry, and then I'm going to try spraying it. Dig out my spray and see how it looks when it's dry, and then I may go ahead and get some of that wax that they were talking about. Thank you, Mary Beth. Appreciate it, and thanks for all the tips too. Everybody giving me tips made it better. And yeah, the only thing that I'm really not happy is very happy with this tree here. But, you know, I got to give myself a little bit of leeway. I'm still learning this type of paint. So, thank you for being here, everybody. And I am going to go, and the next time I come on, I might be doing, I'll have to think about it, I might be doing either some drawing or coloring with my new colored pencils. Since I've never used them before, it will be fun to see how they work. Alright, y'all, I am going to go now. I've been on for 2 hours. Love and appreciate each and every one of you. Come back and see me. I might be on tomorrow. I will decide later, and if I am, I will put it, you know, I will schedule it, and if you have the notifications tapped, you'll get a notification. Alright, y'all. Bye now. Have a good day.